Hi everyone, Andy Glen here, Sharks TV, joined by Martin Grubb. Martin, the Hartford game there, 5-1 to the Sharks. What were your thoughts?
I think we started a wee bit slower than I'd like, which is understandable. We've not had any ice. We're kind of bigger shutdown through December. So I don't think probably 75%, 80% of the players have played a game. We've had some practices, but a lot of them guys hadn't played. So we started a wee bit slower than we'd like. Felt our way into the game. But Lewis Young scored a really nice first goal to get us going. Second period, I liked our second period. I thought we were good. We dictated the majority of the play. I would have liked our special teams to be, especially our power play, to be a wee bit better, more clinical. But I thought we got us in a good position. And then, if I'm honest, I just thought we stopped playing in the third period. It was very stop-start. It was very scrappy. It was a lot of petty stuff that's just not normally our game, and I don't know if that was their game tonight or not. It was a lot more physical than normal against that team, and maybe they tried to disrupt us, but we got sucked into some of that, and we went away from our game. They obviously were desperate to stay in the tie, so we knew they'd work hard, and they got their goal, which really frustrates me at the end because it was on a breakdown from us. But I thought the third period was very average from us. Ultimately, we've won the game. We've won it in a decent margin. I know the last time we were here at this stage, we only tied in the first leg, so we're a step ahead of where we were the last time. Obviously, we've just now got to go down there in 2 weeks' time and do our job. And we've got a little bit of cushion, but we'll go to win and we'll go to finish the time.
And I'm going to ask the daft question because everybody will want me to ask the daft question, and I know your answer is going to be, so it is really a daft question, but nobody's going to turn the Sharks over 5-0, have they?
I'd hope no. I mean, I know everybody's answer, and any coach in the world was going to say
it's half time here.
Yeah, and it is. We discussed it right from the beginning. There's 6 periods in this one. All the kind of cliches under the sun. I would be. I think our whole team, players included, would be disgusted if we put ourselves in that position. So it's up to us to make sure that we discussed getting better Tuesday. We'll get better Friday. We'll get better next week again, and by the time we go back to the second leg, we'll have had 4 or 5 practices. We'll have had a couple of games on top of that, so we'll be more prepared. We'll have more on our legs. We'll have Gaps back next week to add to the lineup. We'll have Connor Henderson back into the lineup next week if we want to use them. We've got a big squad now that we can create competition for places. So hopefully that makes us a better team going down the stretch. We're not going to write Widnes off. Obviously, nobody will. It is technically half time, but we're still confident we're going to go down there, and we're not going to protect the lead. We're going to go win a hockey game.
So that's good news. You're talking about Gappa, and all the fans love Peter. So he's coming back for next week. Yeah,
no, he flies in this week. He's got some business to tidy up through the Slovak offices before he can come back out of the country. Obviously, things are a wee bit different with the whole Brexit thing and blah, blah, blah. But he'll be flying back in. He'll be available next weekend. At a push, we might be able to get him in for tonight, but it was more important to let him tie up what he needs to tie up at home. He'll be back for the rest of the season. Connor he was in Berlin, which was booked before this game was in. So, fair play. And for next week, we'll hopefully be at full strength, and we'll have a full strength group to pick from. And it's business end of the season now, so we've got to continue to improve. We've got to continue to find our fitness back again and our rhythm, and get that little bit of chemistry going to where we were before we stopped for that break. And ultimately now it's this business end of the season is about finding ways to win. We've done that tonight, and hopefully we'll continue to do that.
There was good chemistry in the second period. We outshot the Wild 4-1, 16-4 in shots, and then as you said, the power play was maybe the only thing that was maybe lacking. Do you think Connor and Gappa coming back in will help that situation?
It gives us options. I don't think obviously the players have to earn that spot. It gives us and to be honest, Andy, we've not really had a chance to work too much on that. We skated last night, and I thought there was a few more important things on our 5-and-5 play to work on. So we'll get 2 practices minimum this week to work on that. So we'll improve. We'll have both personnel and structurally we'll improve on that. I thought our 5-minute PK was big, and we were good on that. 5-on-3, we killed full 2 minutes. So there's obviously there's a lot of positives considering we've not played for so long, and some guys have been on the ice, some guys haven't. But no,
But some of the stuff in the second was sparkling hockey. It was really, really good to watch.
I think the thing is, I think maybe that was their thing in the third period when they let us play and we stuck to what we're good at.
Yeah,
we're good, and obviously it was a bit more of a spoiled hockey spectacle in that third period. Maybe some dubious calls that both teams probably don't like, and a bit too stop-start for us. But we'll get better. Our chemistry will get better. We'll try and replicate that second period for 60 minutes, and I've no doubt that the players themselves, they want to be better as well. So we will improve again, and we'll get back to where we were kind of pre-break, and we'll just try and keep motoring on.
Well, thank you as always for speaking to us, Martin. It's been great, and a 5-1 victory is a fantastic result in the first leg of a semi-final.
Thanks, Andy. Always a pleasure.
Cheers.